Alright, guys, welcome to chapter 5. Today we are talking about if statements. Conditional logic is a cornerstone of programming, allowing us to make decisions in our code. Let's explore how if statements in Python empower us to control the flow of our programs. An if statement is like a traffic signal in our code, directing its flow based on conditions. It enables us to execute certain blocks of code only if specific conditions are met. Let's start with a simple example. The basic syntax of an if statement looks like this: x equal to 10, and if x more than 5, then print x x is greater than 5. Greater than 5. All right, let's run the program. Okay, so we got x is greater than 5. So x is greater than 5, so that's why it is printing out on the screen. So we got our first conditional programming. Okay, sometimes we want to execute different blocks of code based on whether a condition is true or a condition is false. This is where if-else statements come into play. Let's see. Okay, now we are going to call it y equal to 3. Now, if y equal to 0, okay, print print y y is even. And now else else print y y is odd. Okay, let's run the program and let's see. Okay, now make it 4, y is even, make it 10, y is even, make it 11, y is odd. Now this is if else statement, and now we are going to jump into a bit more complex statement. Now for multiple conditions we can use if, elif and else statements. Each condition is checked sequentially until one is true. Let's see how to do it. All right, x equal to let's say 0. Now if x more than 0, yeah, then print x, x is positive. Now else if x less than 0, then print x is negative. Okay, else print x is 0. Now let's run the program. X is 0. Now let's make it 5. Let's see. X is positive. Now let's make it minus 2. Okay. Now x is negative. So our program is working, right? So this is how you working with multiple conditional statements, right? Now we are going to check nested if statement. Let's see how to do it. Okay, now I'm going to assign a value to x. Now if x more than 0, yeah, then we'll check, like, if it is not 0, now this condition is going to be applied. um, X module 2 equal to 0. If it is odd number, print x is a okay x is a, okay x is a positive even number. Now else print, okay, x is a positive positive odd number, and if these two conditions is not meeting, then else. Now this is the main else, print x is not not a positive number. Now let's break it down. If x, the value of x is more than 0, then it will check whether it's a even number and or it is a odd number, right? Yeah. Now if x is not more than 0, then it will be a negative number, correct? Let's see, let's run the program. Okay, x is a positive odd number. Okay, let's make it 8. Now x is a positive even number. Okay, these two condition met. Now make it -5. X is not a positive number. Okay, so our code uh, did run successfully, right? Okay, excellent. If statement provides us with the tools to make dynamic decisions in our programs, whether it's a simple condition or a complex set of nested statements. Python's if statements give us control over the flow of our code. All right, guys, join me in the next session. Until then, take care and stay happy.